Hello my lovelies and welcome back. Today let's play with some new glowy makeup from Target. We have quite a bit of good stuff. Let's begin with the base. So for the face base, we're gonna play with the Morphe. This is the 2 Hint Skin Tint foundation. It came out like in 2021, I believe, I think so. But I think because Ulta and Target are combining, they're bringing a lot of the brands into Target themselves, and it's new there. So this right here is new at Target. This currently retails for $18 US each, and I picked up 2 shades. Hint of Beige, which is a light medium with neutral undertones, and Hint of Ivory, fair with neutral pink undertones. I figured I might have to mix the 2 shades together. That's what it would look like. It's supposed to be like a skin tint, but also a foundation that lasts up to 16 hours. It's water resistant, sweat resistant, and transfer resistant. It's supposed to hydrate skin up for 12 hours, seals in moisture, nourishes dry skin. It's supposed to have a natural radiant finish, but it's supposed to smooth and blur. That sounds incredible. Sounds really nice. And I actually picked up their brush as well. Their best face foundation brush for $10 US. It's pretty dense, has a nice a slant, flat, but it's actually really soft. And I already have my skin prepped with just my skincare. I don't have any kind of primer on. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a skin tint. It's very hydrating, very glowy. You know what? I might need to take my fingers and see where I need more coverage. The color's actually pretty nice, but I need way more drops than this, just to build a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna take the brush and just pat in those areas. This brush is nice, but I feel like it's not as bendy. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's not as flexible. Thank you, Andre. It is nice, I like it, but it's not as flexible. This is actually really pretty on my face, wow. I would say this is a sheer to light coverage. I wouldn't give it medium, because I think it gets to a point where it just does not want to build up, if that makes sense. And even on the back of my hand, it's starting to kind of break apart, and there's not as much coverage. But this is kind of what you get. It's a really nice, very radiant tinted moisturizer or a skin tint. I think great for summer. Yeah, it has that tacky feeling. I'm really hoping it's going to set, but I'm kind of thinking it's not going to set. All right, so I also picked up their concealer, the Hide and Peak Concealer by Morphe, $12 each. Picked up 2 shades, Peak of Pearl, which is fair with pink undertones, and then Peak of Vanilla, light with golden undertones. Supposed to have a natural looking finish, long wearing for up to 12 hours. Okay. And it's clean formula, vegan, safe for contact lens wearers. Okay, let's try this out. It doesn't have any reviews on Target. Just wondering if it's going to be too light. Kind of like this color in the inner corner. This one looks to be a little bit too yellow. The Peak of Vanilla. I think it's too yellow for my skin tone. It does have a nice creamy texture, but it feels and looks very light and lightweight, but also I think the coverage is gonna be very lightweight. But they did say it's supposed to be light to medium, so buildable coverage. I also got their little brush, little concealer brush, and it's super, super tiny. It's $6. It's the no-show concealer brush. So let's just go for that right here. Why am I having a hard time blending this out? Because I think the brush is too small. I like the brush for the inner corner, but for the rest of it, not so much. It's too small and it's a little too dense. This concealer feels good. I like actually blending it out with my finger. Very light very light coverage. I wouldn't say it's a medium even. I'm gonna apply a little bit more concealer right here. It's blending out really nice. Has a nice consistency. It's creamy, but it doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel tacky. It feels really nice actually. And it's not super glowy like the skin tint. It has a little bit of a natural finish, but it's not glowy and radiant like the skin tint. So I do like that. It has a nice natural finish. And if you're seeing glitter, it's because of the eyeshadow. This is what I have on my eyes. The Wet n Wild, the Cameo palette. I have this shade on all over my eyelid. and a little bit of this in the outer corner. This matte shade. I'm gonna quickly do my contour actually. I'm gonna use the NYX, their Wonder Stick Dual-Ended Face Shaping Stick in shade Fair. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful formula. I like that the contour, it's nice and cool toned, but neutral, and it really just defines your cheeks without making them look unnatural, without making them look muddy. It just does such a beautiful job, and the formula is so creamy, it's so blendable, it's buildable, and it just looks beautiful with so many different bases that I've tried so far. And this is also a newer product, but I've already been playing with this for a little bit and I really, really like it. Let's move on to mascara. I have this new one by Honest Beauty, and this is their Extreme Volume Mascara with a bold lash primer. I saw that it had a blue lash primer, like a royal deep blue, and it just really fascinated me. This retails for $19.99. This blue primer, it's supposed to amplify the color for your richest, truest black is black. We're gonna do the left eye because on the other side I have another mascara that I've been really wanting to play with. It's not a newer mascara, but I've been really wanting to play with it. So left side is the Honest Beauty. Ooh, kind of got stuck to my lashes. Oh, okay. I get the idea for a longer, super skinny wand, just so you don't get as much product on your lashes. So it says wait 30 seconds and let the primer work its magic, and then finish with your mascara. And it's supposed to have a fiber infused mascara. It does look like a thicker formula, and it kind of looks like a formula that's going to flake. I hope it doesn't because it says it's flake free, but I'm really, really intrigued. All right, let's apply the mascara. And this tube, this wand is massive. It's super, super packed with bristles. It's pretty big. I mean, look at the size of that. It's huge. But I'm hoping if I do get mascara on my face, it's gonna be really easy to clean up. So this is the other mascara I've been really wanting to try by Essence. I love Essence mascara, most of them. This is the I Love or I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. $4.99. It's supposed to give you long-lasting results. Very easy application, extreme volume with free of flaking and fading. The wand, super long, very big, and it's the rubber type of bristles. And there's quite a bit of bristles on them. And then there's some areas where it's flat without bristles, probably to pack on the mascara. But let's go with it on the right side. Wow, this one looks so much better. It's a lot more black. It's a lot more rich looking. And I really think it separated the lashes a lot better. I don't have to apply as much mascara to get better results. Wow, that was really easy to work with. Okay, mascara, I'm pretty disappointed so far with the Honest Beauty. I like the original formula a little bit more just because when you actually apply the mascara portion of the mascara is very rich, it's very black, and it just glides on your lashes. This one right here, it's a little bit more dry, and I had to do minimum of, this is 3 coats to get mascara on my lashes, and it just still didn't give me that wow that I'm looking for. With the Essence, very easy to swipe it on. It's definitely, you can see it's a new, fresh tube. The formula is still a little bit wet, and it just glided on my lashes with ease. This one, I had to really work to make the mascara this good, and it's still not as good as this one in my opinion. This one just kind of enhanced my lashes. It gave me that volume towards the root, extended the lashes, it defined the lashes, and so far the curl is not dropping as much as the Honest Beauty. For blush, I'm gonna take the Wonder Stick by NYX. Pretty sure in the other video I used light peach, so I'm gonna use the baby pink today, which is this one right here. I'm just using my Real Techniques, the Expert Face Brush. I like these blushes, same as the contour face sticks, or just the contour sticks, just because they look so pigmented, but when you apply it to the brush and you start applying it to your face, they just work so well. They work with you, not against you. They're not very intimidating, even though they look intimidating, but I just find them to be very beautiful. I'm gonna use a little bit of the new L'Oreal Soft Matte Bronzer. They're infallible 24-hour fresh wear. I'm gonna take in shade Light. Just wanna add a little bit of warmth to my face on top of that contour. This is such a beautiful bronzer from the drugstore. I think it's honestly one of my favorites as of right now. It goes well on so many different bases and products. Babe, am I glowy enough?
Oh yeah, you're pretty glowy.
I'm gonna use a little bit of powder blush by Essence. This is their number 10 Befitting. Very pigmented, but super easy to work with. For lips, I got these in the PR a while back and I just haven't used them on camera. I wanna try these two shades right here. The first one is number 1 Tread Lightly. Well, first of all, this right here is by Revlon. This is our Color Stay Matte Light Crayon. $10.39 at Target. But I figured I could maybe use this kind of like a lip liner, outline my lips, and then do this like in the center. It's supposed to be infused with antioxidant-rich mango seed oil. Nope, it doesn't smell like mangoes. It's supposed to be saturated matte lipstick color in a comfortable, non-drying matte formula. Smudge-proof, non-feathering, non-bleeding, flake-free, flake-proof, water-resistant, and non-fading. It's supposed to have a built-in sharpener right there. I like it. It's on the other side to make sure you have a nice sharp tip. Super creamy, pigmented. Glides on very easy. Didn't really add much. I'm just gonna take this color. Not even sure what this is. All over my lips. Okay. We'll see how that wears, but as of right now, it's super, super comfortable. I wouldn't say it's a super matte finish. It's a nice soft matte finish and it feels really nice. Feels very comfortable on the lips, but I don't know how long wearing it's going to be. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. So overall, I think I look pretty good. When I'm looking close up at my eyes, like underneath my eyes, both mascaras are flaking. The Honest Beauty has more transfer. The Essence has more flaking. Both have flaking and transfer, but one is worse and better at one thing versus the other. Hope that makes sense. I actually like the way my skin is looking with this tint. Yes, I'm looking very glowy, very radiant. That's exactly what I was looking like in the beginning when I first applied it. I like the way my lips are still looking and feeling. I've been eating, drinking pretty much like all day up until now and like snacking. But I like that there's still something there on my lips and it's wearing down really natural. I think it's because of the color. It's very close to my natural lip color, but just a little bit more pink and a little bit more vibrant. But I like the way I'm looking. My cheeks are still popping, they're still there. The skin tint is not doing anything weird underneath. Even the concealer looks good. I have been kind of trying to clean up the mascara as, you know, throughout the day, but I think I'm taking some of that concealer off just because I didn't set it. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like it. All right. I think my face is looking a little bit like a hot mess, but it's not horrendous. It's a skin tint. I didn't think it was gonna wear as good on me as it did. I mean, on the forehead, I definitely look like I have a mirror on my forehead. It looks very, very shiny and it feels very shiny. I mean, that is oily. I haven't done this oily in a while, so it's nice. Okay, it's oily. You can even see right here, it's pretty oily. Again, I did not set this. I didn't wear a primer underneath. I really wanted to see how it would wear. I still see a lot of the cheek product, which I'm very impressed with. Very happy with the longevity, but both or all four of those products, the Cream Contour, Sticks by NYX, the double-ended blush sticks by NYX, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh bronzer, along with the Essence blush. All of those products, they last really well with me, honestly, with most of my base products that I wear, and I like those products a lot. And then the Essence blush, that formula is just really easy to use, very pigmented, but again, I would say definitely very user-friendly. Mascaras, which one is worse? Essence still kept the curl pretty good. The Honest Beauty, the curl has dropped quite a bit, and my lashes, they look very flat and just not as curled and lifted. I will say, again, there's still quite a bit of fallout. There's more flaking on Essence. but more transfer and smudging on the Honest Beauty side. So again, they're doing the exact same thing as they were with the first update, but I think the Honest Beauty, this one is lacking in longevity and performance versus the Essence. I think the lashes still look pretty decent on the top lash line, but it's flaking pretty bad. And honestly, the concealer looks pretty great. Ooh, look. I just moved it and it like smudged right all over my face. The mascara. I would say the concealer I like more than the skin tint. The concealer has that really nice creamy texture, but it doesn't feel oily on the skin. It doesn't feel tacky. It doesn't make it, my under eyes, they don't look dry. They don't look crepey. But again, I was saying even with the first update, I was just kind of cleaning up the mascara throughout the day, and I was just trying to dab instead of, like swiping motions as little as possible. But I mean, it was inevitable that I had to clean up. But surprised with how the concealer is looking at the end of the day, especially with all the cleanup. Moving on to the lip product. I still see a little bit of lip product. We had dinner. Andre cooked up some steak that he had salted a couple days ago, and we cooked up some steak and we had it with some leftover pasta and rice, and then some fresh veggies from my mother-in-law's garden. So delicious. Thought you wanted to know what we had for dinner, but pretty impressed that there's a little bit something left on the lips. Not a lot, but a little bit. It looks like my lips are still outlined. Overall, even with the skin tint, my skin is looking very, very oily, and it's feeling very oily, but it actually still looks very healthy. Like, it doesn't look cracked in any weird way, but again, there wasn't as much coverage and there wasn't as much product on my face, but I don't hate the skin tint. I'm definitely going to keep using it because I think for those days where I want something super minimal, but something's still there on my face and my face feel good, I'm definitely going to apply it with a primer, more of like a smoothing, mattifying primer, and then maybe some setting powder and setting spray to really give it that extra longevity and pair it well with my skin type. But I actually really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed that concealer a lot. I'm gonna keep playing with both of them and see how I like them, pair them with different base products and different like setting powders and products, and see what I like and what combo I like. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm just so happy there's so many more products coming out to the drugstore, and I really wanted to again showcase the NYX products and the L'Oreal, just to really show you guys that those products are worth looking into, the cheek products, and I think they're phenomenal. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see the next one very soon. Bye.